Well, Broadway, opera, and live theater performances are back, and many shows made their debut nationwide last week after being closed for more than a year. I Dream is a story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s journey. Our Jenyne Donaldson sat down with the lead cast members to talk about their return to the big stage.
Have your tickets?
Intermission is over. That's the theme of Opera Carolina's long-awaited 72nd season.
It's really great, to be in an opera house. It's my first time being here. I've always wanted to go to one.
More excited than the audience are the performers.
As amazing as it feels, it really is a rev back up into the shape that we used to be in. But just to feel the energy of the audience and your colleagues on stage, there's nothing like it in the world.
Derek Davis plays the role of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. For him, it's much more than portraying an iconic character.
I think that now that things are starting to work their way back to the new normal, now is the time where the work is really necessary because people are forgetting the conversations, and that's why works like I Dream are so vitally important, because art has always pushed where normal conversations were uncomfortable to.
Instead, it's breathing life into a movement that's far from over.
So going back in, I do feel the weight of it because it's a movement that is going to, in my opinion, outlast my lifetime.
The country experienced a racial reckoning during COVID when protests forced the nation to look inward. Allison Cambridge, who plays the role of Coretta Scott King, says it's an honor to bring this subject matter to Charlotte in one of the first shows to reopen.
My last season, what was supposed, during the pandemic, was me portraying 4 different iconic African-American women. And that would not have been the case 5 years ago in my career.
Right.
And so to see that shift now is really wonderful.
Victor Ryan Robertson, who plays Hosea Williams, says he hopes this change isn't a panic response to what the country witnessed and stressed about during the pandemic. The pressures for his role, while admittedly different than that of Dr. and Mrs. King, are still very present.
The pressure to play those roles, I can't even imagine. But I have a different kind of one, because the further I get from Atlanta, the less people know about Hosea Williams for some reason. And he was MLK's Castro, his head lieutenant, he called him.
While actors are called back to the theater and use the stage to empower, inform, unite, and entertain us, they also reflect on a year when the curtain was closed.
There's really no replacement for live performance and having an audience. And I think a lot of us got sort of burnt out with the whole virtual concert presentation thing, because you do not feel the energy of an audience through a computer or a television screen. And so having that interaction between the people on the stage and the people in the audience, that's what live theater is all about. And it's really great to feel that energy now.
Today was the last performance of I Dream in Charlotte. The show is now headed to Charlottesville. In Charlotte, I'm Jenyne Donaldson for BNC.
Okay, so if you are in New York, one of the best things I loved about it is Broadway. And there are a few shows that you're definitely going to want to see this season. I'll run you the list real quick. Tina, the Tina Turner musical.
Oh,
can't go wrong there,
that
right?
That sounds amazing.
A Time to Kill, To Kill a Mockingbird is what it is. To Kill a Mockingbird. Ain't Too Proud, that's the one to return it. And MJ, the musical. Obviously, Michael Jackson.
But I Dream, I mean, what an extraordinary production. I'm so excited to see the return of live theater. And, New York is synonymous with Broadway. So it's like we're starting to feel like the city is coming alive again. But definitely put it in my bucket list to see I Dream. So timely. Topics we've been talking about for so long now, but it certainly have new relevance with everything that we're faced with in this day and age.
Yeah, and some of those workers, you just think about the workers, the talented people that were in all of these performances are now able to work again, go back out there and spread joy and their creativity to so many people that will be watching. And some of the greats are coming back to Broadway as well, by the way. You got Lion King, Hamilton.
Lion King, a friend of mine just went to go see that. I saw it on her social media. Another one on my bucket list.
It's amazing. Some new ones though. Miss Doubtfire, how cool is that going to be to be a Broadway play, right?
Fun.
Harry Potter's coming to Broadway.
All right, I feel like that was going to be long.
Oh yeah,
everything Harry Potter is long.
Yeah, and then Dear Evan Hansen. It's a Debbie Downer, but it's a great production.
Yeah, yeah, but just glad to see these talented actors back to work, and they bring so much joy to our lives. So I Dream, definitely something to check out.